All right, we got it. There we go. Just want to make sure we were on. Just wanted to do something simple today. I didn't want to do this tomorrow because I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow. So let me just get through this here real quick. Um, let's see here. All right, just want to make sure we were on. Okay, this isn't a regular Friday stream. I just wanted to bring up a something that's important to me. So just a couple of quick things. If you didn't notice my thumbnail, I'm gonna kind of straighten that out here real quick. And now, if you guys know that I live in the Southwest, and I walk in the same rocks that this guy um, has been walking for the last couple of years. He put together a really cool YouTube channel called Desert Drifter, and I happened to start watching him about maybe 6 or 8 months ago over the winter, late fall and the winter. And, I love his channel. I just like, wow, that's really cool. Cause he would go out and he would do these solo hikes and just do some really cool stuff. And he, like I said, I started following his channel. Um, and he inspired me like, you know what, I got to get back out. I got to, get back out, and start enjoying the red rocks again and get my feet on them instead of just flying over them all the time. So you notice that I started to do more hikes. I did the drone search hikes and all that stuff. But like I was watching him go through Native American ruins. He'd go through Anasazi, Puebloan, um, climbing all over the place. Guy true outdoorsman, completely self-contained hiker. This guy's got a lot of experience. But he was on his way back from one of his regular trips. He was out in Bears Ears National Monument in Utah, and he was coming back through Colorado, and he was hit by a drunk driver at a stoplight. He was just sitting there, minding his own business, waiting for the light to change, and a drunk driver hit him in the back of his car so hard that it tossed his little Subaru. I was like like an Outback, whatever. They're not an Outback, but you know what I'm talking about. It just tossed it and um, turned it into, and just accordioned the thing. And he survived that crash, but he wasn't able to recover. And just a couple of days ago, his wife, very young couple, took him off life support. So yeah. So anyway, if you ever had a chance to watch some of his stuff, not just for the support of his channel, because his wife is going to need that money. Let me tell you something. I'm not gonna go off on and talk about any GoFundmes or anything like that. Not going to do that. I'm just doing this for me right now. Because most of you guys don't know, I have fans too. I have fans. I am a fan too. So if I go to, let me go to, let's go to his. I just want you to see the channel so you kind of have an idea um, what his channel's all about. Let's go in there. I don't want to search my channel. I want to search. There we go. Type in Desert Drifter. I mean, this guy had millions of followers. So this is a guy right here, 36. So, but here's his channel, and like I said, watch some of these things. Just amazing. He's out there finding pottery, He's in the most remote places. Just really cool channel. So, and he's got, I don't know how many. That's He only has 58 videos up, but I guarantee he's got more than that. Maybe he only has 58. Most of his videos were over the course of um his videos were over the course of just 2 years, and in 2 years he put like really like good. Here, I got to grab a phone call real quick here. Hold on, this is a super important one actually. So let me just mute myself here really quick. Right. I'm just gonna come back for a minute. I got to get out of here. Had something come up. So anyway, doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to stream today. There's a possibility I might come on short next time. But yeah, I just wanted to come in and say something constructive about this man here and his channel, and um, is that I mean they lived on that money, so 475,000 subscribers, 2 million viewers, depending on the view or depending on the video. So anyway, big thing is that his legacy to what he's basically filmed, what he's presented. He was a great presenter, that's for sure. So anyway, I just wanted to say something about that. I wanted to make sure that everybody you were aware of him, and like I said, what he means to the area that I live in. So anyway, I thought I'd bring that one up. The other thing I wanted to share with you is, um, besides that channel, is the um, the possibility of a Potenzic review that I might be doing. So that's the other thing that's coming up is Potenzic. We'll see if I review the Atom 2. Um, they are actually getting units out to reviewers. So I think you'll see a few of them. There's already been a couple of them out. And I think they probably want a little more traction on that one. So I'm love to check it out. Um, so that would be cool. So we'll see if that actually happens, but that could be coming up um, real soon. So yeah. All right. It's guys, kind of a downer today, kind of a bummer. So yeah, I don't mean to be a bummer, but that's just kind of the nature of what I'm kind of what's kind of happening as far, especially with the drifter. So anyway, you can offer him support. Obviously, every one of these tragedies is definitely a tragedy. A 36-year-old guy, with kids and stuff. Um, so young family. But anyway, we look, if you're going to be in this business and you're going to be around a lot of people, or you're going to have these issues. So, but really cool. A lot of people are reaching out, touching, giving, some paying tribute, those kinds of things. So great images. I mean, he's got images and just about everywhere. So especially out here, every park, every nook and cranny. He was really somebody that explored mostly the Grand Canyon, all the fingers of the Grand Canyon that were coming out. Even the area that I live in, we're all feeding into the canyon. So people lived, for thousands of years in those areas, and he did a lot. There's several actually explorers that have done that. People like him call him an explorer because he is. I mean, he's going into these areas, many of them that haven't seen other human beings in a long time. So, but yeah, and I did see, James, that you were, like I said, you were damn near taken out by a drunk driver, and I think at least there's been a reduction in that, because I mean, growing up, in the time I grew up, um, there was a lot of that, and there still is. I mean, but and you can't prevent every single problem, from happening. So, Jim, this is just I was going to come on really quick, and then I got a phone call that came through, and then I had to deal with the phone call, and which is still going on. So I'm going to have to probably leave here in a minute. But I just wanted to honor this guy and the work he's done, and I keep watching his stuff. You go into his channel playlist. I don't know what what his family's going to do. You never know. It's so early in that. So anyway, it is sucky. It's tragic, and he has a lot of people that really loved his work. And I'm not going to say anything about the guy that was in. I don't like that we do that. That we put the person that took his life making a mistake. But anyway, great work. So if you have a chance, go check out one of his videos. You probably watch a bunch of them. That's for sure. So, like I said, I fell asleep. I fell asleep many times to his shows. I mean, I was just, it was late at night. I'd throw YouTube on and I'd want to go watch some Southwestern footage, and he would basically be the guy. He'd be my go-to. I've been watching a couple others, but he's probably my favorite. So, but anyway, we're glad you're around, James. Oh boy. Hey, Drone Delirium. Okay. That's why you had paid YouTube. Uh, I gotta, yeah, I'll check to see what the setting is that the ads turn on like that. I think it just automatically turns on, so I apologize for that. That's a new thing they just added, which is those ads during a live stream. I mean, isn't that crazy? I mean, they put ads over the top of stuff that possibly is not even that could be copywritten, but so just read about it. Okay. You don't know him because he's just he's a regular dude. He has a channel called this is a guy that has a channel called Desert Drifter. Got about 500,000 subscribers. It says only 58 videos, but there's no way he only has 58 videos. But he did kind of adventure hikes, but he did educational hikes around the area, the Four Corners area, down into Colorado, um, into New Mexico, into Arizona, into Utah, the Four Corners area. He just does all kinds of stuff. Goes in the parks and things like that, and he just gives you the insight. Places that we would never hike. So, anyways, his name was Andrew Cross, and to keep you up to date, he was killed by a drunk driver. He was taken off life support. Well, he wasn't killed immediately, but anyway, that's that's the that's the stuff that is not as important. But yeah, so another young life, leaving way too early. But I wanted to make sure I said something about that. Um, but I don't think I'm going to come on tomorrow. I don't think. I think I am here. I can throw this chat on there, but I know. I'm sorry, guys, that I had to pop away. Just things are happening. Sometimes you get on and you have lots of you have lots of things that happen. Um, so, anyways, if you have any questions coming up, like I said, uh, I might be getting my hands on a Potensic Atom, um, the Atom 2. I'm really interested in the control system. The drone, I can't imagine. I don't know enough. When they shove different electronics inside of a body, um, to me, it looks a lot like the FIMI um, version 3. But I'm not going to do a comparison. I'm just going to fly it and tell you what I think about it, kind of thing. Won't be comparing it to anything. I'll probably just be talking a lot about what I feel and see as I'm flying it. So we'll see. But looks good. I mean, that's to me it's the controller. I really like that they put a couple uh of put a couple of new twists to the controller. They I think they put a couple of switches on it. They have some mode switches that are programmable, which is nice. So anyway, I'm going to be going on a little vacay too. This is my spring break. So, my spring break is popped in. So, all righty. All righty then. Okay, yeah, I'm a 30-minute stream, and I was what I actually talked for 20 minutes of it. So, oh, drone delirium. Like I said, sometimes you come in late, man. But yeah, crap happens. If you've never done a live stream and had something happen while you were doing it, so I just hand the phone off to my wife. Is what I do because it's kind of her. It's in her ballpark what's going on in that conversation. That's actually a serious conversation that's going on. One of those house remodel issues, and then you having an issue a couple of months later, or actually a year or two later, it becomes serious. Now we're you get into the legal stuff. That's my future. So, Dad, is DJI aware I'm going rogue? I did the Potensic SE, the Potensic Atom SE. I just did it. I just bought it. It was like 170 bucks or something. So I'm like, I'm gonna buy that. Somebody's getting rid of it, so I'm gonna grab it. And I thought it was pretty cool. I was like, wow, finally a toy drone that doesn't suck. And I'm thinking this one is my guess before I even fly it because I don't want to compare it to another drone when I review it, but it to me looks a lot in from everything that I see. I really like the controller, so I love the wide controller with the phone in the middle, and especially now that they took the dual antennas, which could be going you flying and one's like this way that way, they're all weird. This one is it's it's got this patch antenna right here, so that'd be really interesting. And then of course they added a couple of um programmable buttons. So let's see, that's the Flymore kit. And their battery, what's the flight time they're saying on that thing? Um, yeah, it's just guys. It's a yeah, Mini 2. The look of a Mini 2, but it's supposed to have that 8K quad bear stack sensor, 4K HDR. HDR, it always means that it's going to be really green or really blue, but it's going to have trouble getting them right both. That's usually what happens. It's that's the one problem with the what I've noticed the HDR systems is it's either get like overkill or you don't get like the balance. That's why I like the old school color sciences. So, but this does have AI track. That means like like on the I don't know if you watched my Air 3S video where it just finds things on the ground. It'd be interesting to see what it finds. I think that would be cool to know. It does have a vertical shooting compression, so it probably has a 4:3 image, and then it just crops in that 4:3, 32 minutes. So, all right, 8K is becoming the new norm. I know, but the one thing about the 8K claims is to make 8K look good. The 8K images is fine. I like that. So we'll see what's up. Happy people flying drones. There it is. So it'll be cool. I was actually thinking about buying one. So if it doesn't work out where I get one gifted to me so I can do a review, I'll just buy a standard kit and check it out. It's just a matter of when and how, and I've got so much stuff going on right now. I'm kind of busy. So, all right. I said this was going to be a 30-minute stream. We're going to stay with 30 minutes. If something does come up, okay? If something crazy comes up tomorrow and I have to you like that I got the chat back. I like that new chat back up there. At least we know who's on, huh? I just think it looks messy sometimes, kind of messy. I guess I got to move my camera, so it's like that. But Anyway, drones always make me happy. So I'm feeling kind of crappy today, thinking about, that young person. Um, but this is definitely not a stream about that, but it's a stream kind of dedicated to this area. That's why I like the desert scenes, the backdrop. So when I was making my my thumbnail today, I have him right here walking away in the kind of in the desert there. So got this dude riding an e-bike here to kind of distract you, but right there we got young Andrew walking off. So anyway, so I appreciate you guys listening in. Sorry I didn't have more to offer you today. I've got I've had those bike projects going on, which has been really cool. I actually did some bunch of tracking with my bike. Some of it worked out, some of it didn't. So yeah, hey, you take a controller, throw it in your backpack after you launch a drone. What do you think is going to happen? Okay, on a moving bike. And I figured it out. I finally just put it in the front basket and everything worked great. But by that time, I lost all my good footage. So I got some footage and it really did an amazing job. But I'll do a better job. Get on my bike and get some better moving footage that you can see. I did do some for the Air 3. So Air 3S is just as good. Didn't run into trees, didn't run any posts. So, alrighty. But desert action, you like that? I was going to talk about desert action, more about desert action. Um, have been spending a lot of time in the desert doing some action camera footage, and I'm actually I'm thinking about being a little bit crazy and switching my cameras, with the exception of the Pocket 3, over to the Ace Pro 2. So I'm thinking about going Insta360 with my vlogging cameras, or at least my action camera, because of the flip screen. I really like it. And every time I take out my Insta360, my little Go 3S, I think of that. I'm like, wouldn't it be cool if my action camera had the flip screen on it? So anyway, I'm leaving. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. We'll see you guys later.